Forgive me, but I cannot obey.
Oh.
Is that secret?
Oh yeah, she knows. Oh yeah. She been there.
I am afraid I cannot comply. I know Miss Belle is here, and I have come to take her back.
Secret. She won't be easy to fool. Belle. Belle?
Sigrid, leave them out of this.
Thank you for your understanding and cooperation.
But
Well, since Belle has already stepped out into the open, I suppose there's little point in my remaining hidden. This would be our first proper face-to-face meeting.
Remiel. Now that is an unexpected development, Miss Belle. Lady Dracaena has ordered a search for you. But our only aim is to uncover the truth of what happened inside the CCD. As for this fugitive wanted for the attempted assassination...
Just so we're clear, if you decide to make a move here, you'll be the
How can you be so sure before you act?
I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I am a fugitive after all. Hardly a saint to begin with, but are you really willing to die like this? As a puppet controlled by that monster without ever learning the truth?
Then speak plainly. I have no patience for...
Very well. You really do take all the fun out of it, don't you? The Sunbringer inside the CCD was Gerta Blulu in disguise.
What did you say?
Huh? I expected that reaction from Sigrid, but you too, Belle? I thought you'd figured it out already.
how did you even come to that conclusion? I know it definitely wasn't Lady Dracaena, but Gerta Blulu?
That is quite a story you've come up with.
Oh? I was expecting something more along the lines of, "How dare you slander Lady Dracaena?" followed by you charging straight at me with your spear. Or could it be you've suspected all along that the Sunbringer at the CCD...
What makes you so certain that it was...
Intuition, perhaps? Of course, there was also my trust in Belle, and a little reasoning. According to Belle's account, they followed the trail of singularity leakage through the energy hub, yet somehow ended up in Draceena's office. Then the false Dracaena showed up, sent Billy and Cecilia away, began mutating into an ethereal, and attempted to silence Belle for good. That's when Truvia arrived. She saw through the imposter's disguise too, and became her first target. After that, Sigrid, Dracaena ordered you to bring Belle back to the CCD and uncover the truth.
Yeah, Sigrid, I know it's hard to believe.
I did receive orders from Lady Dracaena. But what does that prove?
Let's put it this way, Sigrid. Before you arrived, based solely on Belle's description, I assumed Lady Draceena's karma core had gone out of control and turned her into an enchainer. But from what we've seen before, if that were the case, there is no way she could have retained her human consciousness, much less continued issuing orders to you. With that possibility ruled out, and considering Belle's discovery of the singularity leakages, along with the recent appearance of multiple... It is entirely possible that either Gerta Blulu or Bashmu entered the CCD through the singularity leakage, and, through the karma core, became partially fused with Dracaena.
How could that even be...
It seems you have at least a basic understanding of enchainers and karma cores. Good. I can't say how Sunbringer managed it, but the most likely explanation is that she divided her karma core into 3 parts and entrusted them to the 3 ladies we see today. That would also explain why Gerta Blulu and Bashmu appeared at roughly the same time. Then again, there may be a 3rd enchainer larva out there that we simply haven't discovered yet. As for why I don't think it was Bashmu, well, that's the easy part. Bashmu is enormous, it appeared in Buastrum, it couldn't possibly have gone unnoticed. So, either it was Gerta Blulu, or a third enchainer larva we haven't discovered yet. It attacked Lady Dracena, and it succeeded. Just not completely. Otherwise, there would have been no reason to keep impersonating her. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like, two people fighting over the same controller. Dracena's consciousness and Gerta Blulu's consciousness coexist in the same body, competing for control of both the body and the karma. Judging by the current situation, it seems Gerta Blulu—
That is still nothing more than speculation. And if Miss Belle deceived you, then none of your conclusions would hold.
It's true. I have no way of proving that I wasn't lying.
It's all right, Belle. I believe you. And I believe everything you've told me. Remember the rules of our little Q&A game. You don't have to tell the whole truth, but no one is allowed to lie. And besides, Sigrid, you've heard us out this much already. I'd say that means there's still room for us to talk.
What is it you want to talk about?
Why, how to get that poor little Sunbringer out of her current predicament, of course. So, there's too many eyes out here. We should speak inside.
The retroflux zone. I never would have thought you would be hiding here.
Oh? And here I thought you had let me go on purpose.
I never expected the Airspace Patrol surveillance network to have such a glaring blind spot.
Would you call it that? Before all this, I wouldn't have believed anyone would willingly live in the sewers with a whole colony of bamboo either.
I was pretty shocked when I first got here, too.
All right, let's save this. Let's discuss how we're going to deal with Gerta Blulu. Or... First of all, the enemy has already taken control of the CCD. That effectively gives it access to Roskalifer's communications network as well. In other words, we can't communicate with anyone through electronic means right now. If we do, it'll notice us almost immediately.
Lady Dracena did give orders to keep a close watch on any unusual communication signals within the island.
See? The enemy is already starting to show the cloven hoof. No offense to horse tyrants, of course.
Go on.
Dealing with it wouldn't actually be difficult. The real problem is how to do it quietly. Even I can't be sure I could bring it down in a single strike. None of us knows how deeply it has fused with if we act rashly. Worst case, everyone in Roskalifer ends up witnessing Lady Dracena turn into an ethereal. And by then, even if we manage to save Dracena, to Roskalifer, all we've really done is save a monster that could turn into an ethereal at any moment.
I never thought you cared about Roskalifer's order and stability.
Why wouldn't I? This is the utopia my friend built with her own hands.
Remiel's right. We need a way to keep the imposter contained without sneaking back into the CCD again. Probably won't work, unless we could somehow... Remiel, Sigrid, I've got it! A way to deal with that imposter.
Oh?
Please, go on.
Tomorrow evening, the CCD will be holding a welcoming banquet for the island's guests in its reception hall. It's supposed to be hosted by Lady Dracena herself, which means she's definitely going to be there.
That does sound promising. We could go in as guests instead of forcing our way into the CCD. That would save...
But, Miss Belle, with so many guests around, how do you plan to stay unnoticed?
What if a singularity leakage appeared just as the imposter made its appearance? Or maybe a passage formed from multiple singularity leakages? If that's how it got into Buastrum, then we could use the same trick to send it. And if there just happened to be no airspace patrol soldiers patrolling the hollow at the time, then nobody would notice, right?
I am starting to lose track of what you mean, Miss Belle. How are you going to make a singularity leakage appear in the CCD reception hall at that exact time?
Yesterday, Remiel and I found the culprit's crime scene at the bottom of the retroflux zone. We also figured out how those singularity leakages are being created. I think I can make something similar. If we keep it under control, nobody at the banquet will be in any danger.
Fighting fire with fire.
Yeah, As long as we have stable hollow observation data to run the— Oh, wait, no. I don't have the HDD with me.
Uh-oh. That look on your face tells me...
If you are concerned about obtaining stable hollow observation data, while I am not an expert in that field, there is a derelict area known as Rosewick within the Scommel. During patrols, we discovered equipment there that is similar to what the CCD uses to process Rosette. However, due to their excessive size, they were left abandoned on site and never retrieved.
If that equipment still works, then that might just do it. But without Databoo handling the calculations, most of the Enna Gang's Bangbu used to be CCD Databoo.
Don't you remember, Belle? In their eyes, those 3 Sunbringers are all imposters. Anyway, leave this to me. At the very least, Prophet Boo should be willing to do me this favor. That leaves one final question. How are we supposed...
Why are you both so...
Oh, nothing. I simply thought a certain Airspace Patrol Deputy Director might be able to get us into Scommel Hollow.
At first light tomorrow, I will return here and find a way to get you to Rosewick. I can also pretend I never saw you tonight. That is all the assist. And if I discover that everything you have told me is false, I will personally answer for tonight's decision. What? Before I leave, there is one... You once attempted to assassinate Lady Eldrada. Why then are you going to such lengths to save Lady Dracena?
Because none of them are the Sunbringer I'm looking for. To me, they're no different from this city in the sky. They're all gifts Sunbringer left behind for the world. I simply don't want to stand by and watch the things my friend cherished be destroyed by monsters from who knows where.
Okay. Is
Feels
this
like
what the
way
story's
too much
gonna be?
happened today. My brain can barely keep up.
Like, we're gonna talk to different people. It's gonna be like another person, then another something.
There's no way I'm making it back. I hope Wise and the
To the
others
point
will
we
work.
get to the down, you know.
Secret's here so early. I'd better go take a look.
Good morning. I have secured a carrot for the Rosewick area. As promised.
How do you intend to get us there? Surely not under the pretense of transporting...
Of course not.
That pause was too suspicious. She must have had...
So, what's inside?
Costumes and props. They should allow you to accompany me openly into Scommel Hollow.
Ah, I see. Airspace Patrol uniforms.
Right. If we're disguised as airspace patrol soldiers...
In any case, please hurry and change. Time is short. We must...
Hey, look! What's that?
Wait a second. There are 2 Mr. Roars?
That's crazy.
Is something the matter? Why have you fallen silent?
It's, not just the size. Though the size is certainly part of the problem. Secret, are you serious? You expect this to fool the Airspace Patrol soldiers?
Yes. I believe it should serve well enough.
No. There's no serving here. The Deputy Director of the Airspace Patrol traveling with Mr. Roar. 2 Mr. Roars, no less. Is there anything in Rose Califer more suspicious than that?
Easy, Remiel, easy. I'm sure Sigrid has her reasons for the...
In truth, it was already rather late by the time I returned yesterday, and I had no time to prepare. As luck would have it, one of our squad members found a Mr. Roar mascot suit near Beckford Street during yesterday's routine patrol.
Beckford Street? Remiel, is this the one you left there the day before yesterday?
Oh? So you are fond of Mr. Roar too, Remiel?
Bruh.
I am not. How did you even arrive at that conclusion? Wait. There are two mascot suits here. Don't tell me.
The other one is mine.
That's hilarious.
In any case, once we enter the outpost, I ask that you both cooperate and play your parts as Mr. Roar properly. Do not do anything that would reveal your identity.
Okay, Deputy Director Secret. From now on, we're the Roar Twins! Rawr!
You seem rather pleased with yourself.
Stay in character, Remiel. Every sentence Mr. Roar says must end with "rawr."
Understood, Deputy Director Secret! Roar!
Very well. Since you are both prepared, let us move out.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Wait, she look-y caked up. Anyways.
I never thought I'd be putting this outfit on a second time.
Come on, you look like you were having fun last time.
You two, do not forget to add "rawr" to the end of your sentences.
Good morning, Lady Sigrid! Up and about early as always, huh? They are?
Mr. Roar.
I know it's Mr. Roar, but...
Obviously, Mr. Roar has a twin.
Huh. Since when did that become part of his backstory? Never heard of that before.
Did you really think Rose Califer's massive pancake demand could be handled by a single Mr. Roar? Mr. Roars, please tell my subordinate the truth.
I'm the Mr. Roar who works on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Rawr. I'm the Mr. Roar for the Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
That signature catchphrase. Yeah, that's definitely Mr. Roar. Wait, no, that's not the point here.
Oh my god.
Lady Sigrid, why have you brought Mr. Roars out here?
For pancakes?
Huh. Pancakes.
Oh no, he's definitely suspicious.
I can't believe I actually went along with this absurd disguise plan.
I get it now, Lady Sigrid.
Huh?
The pancake ingredients were lost in the hollow, weren't they? That's why you rushed two Mr. Roars in to help search for them. I understand completely. Rose Califer needs pancakes just as much as Airspace Patrol needs you and Lady Linvern.
What is this guy even talking about? How did he get from pancakes to that?
Affirmative. That is correct.
Bunch of interesting people.
No, that is definitely not what you meant. That pause was...
Oh, I understand everything now. Lady Sigrid, please, wait a moment. I'll let you and the two
I don't want to think about how any of this makes sense anymore.
Rawr. Same here. My head hurts so much it feels like my brain is trying to grow back. Rawr.
The route is ready. We may depart. All right. From here on, there are no scheduled patrols in Rosewick today.
Finally got this headpiece off. Oh, I was about to suffocate in there.
See? I told you. This costume is way too tight and stuffy. Getting stuck in it the other day was definitely not my fault.
Oh,
It's not very polite to stare, Miss Deputy Director. Or is there...
no, nothing like that. I merely thought you seemed somewhat more lively than I had expected. You are quite different from the Remiel described in the records of the first-generation Void Hunters.
Let me guess. In those records, we all come across as rather stern and proper, don't we? Well, I suppose that can't be helped. We were Void Hunters, after all. We had to look the part, especially the sort of Void Hunter people expected to see. The head of the Hoshimi family gets lost at the drop of a hat. Sunbringer is a bit socially awkward. And Joyous spends every other day nursing a hangover. You wouldn't expect any of that to make it into the official records, would you?
Indeed.
But that was who they really were. Nothing like the people described in those records.
What about you, Remiel?
The real me? Isn't she standing right in front of you already?
Knew it. I figured you'd say that.
Oh my, then we really are in sync. But let's save the gossip for later, shall we? Don't forget why we came here.
Yes. The central district of Rosewick is just ahead. The device we are looking for should be there.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Let
Oh,
us
I get to
pass
play
through
her?
this tunnel
Oh
first.
wow.
Here.
Rosewick should be just ahead.
I know she was eyes. Ooh, okay.
My spear stands ready.
Your little shield. Oh, man. God damn, why is everything... I don't even... I mean, I don't pay attention.
So this is Rosewick.
What a spectacle.
Rosewick. I never imagined this place would end up like this.
Huh? You've...
Yes. Back when there was still only one Sunbringer, over 100 That enormous building in the distance is called Meridian Hall. It was once a research facility personally overseen by... And the main focus of that research was to work with Joyous and the others to verify whether the Rose... But as for how this place ended up in the Hollow, that I don't know. Of course, the Research Institute back then didn't look like this. Many of the facilities inside Meridian Hall were made of porcelain, so they should be pretty ether resistant. As for the spatial structure, we'll have to rely on... Yep.
Miss Belle, did you ride along the tracks like this last time as well? Oh.
Sorry, Secret. Yeah.
What is that glowing over there?
Well now, I never expected it would still be right where I left it.
Ariel,
Looks like the nearby ethereals spotted us.
push.
They are starting to gather.
Call me anytime you need my help.
There's no need. This is barely even a warning. Shatter! Breakthrough! Strong! Victory! Even the force trembles. Break
Or
that!
launch the fourth attack.
Indomitable! Shatter! Shiver!
I'm just trying to figure out how she works. I don't even know if I'm doing it properly or not, to be honest.
Dealt with, for now. This object.
Yes, both are Sunbringer's creations after all. I'm surprised this key hasn't been affected by the spatial distortions. It's the key to Meridian Hall, the back door that Sunbringer left.
This is a key, you say? But where is the door?
For that, I'm afraid you'll have to ask Sunbringer herself. Aside from Meridian Hall, most of the buildings here were resident. In other words, even if they were swallowed by the bat, Meridian Hall is different. Sunbringer, she always believed these instruments, so she designed a dedicated emergency rest. Once activated, hold your horses there. Back then, but you know me. I thought it was quite troublesome, so well. I mean, people hide spare keys under doormats or in phone. At least it worked out, right? As for the other part of the key, it would. You sure are sharp. But careful there, Detective Belle. Or someone may just turn you into a static background asset with all RGB values set to 255.
What is that? It's not white, is it? It might be white.
You two, let us cut the chatter. Let us check the high ground nearby first.
Okay, but before...
I don't know, is it black or black? I don't really look at the RGB, like color wheel, or like the R, yeah.
Hesitation is a fool's game.
Only half the key was inserted, so only about that much of it was restored.
This way. It seems there is a path leading higher up.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
We charge together. Victory! The sky shall not be defiled!
I'm here, rotate.
Tactical deployment. Will not get away.
I'm not gonna lie. This is the worst setup of characters of my life. Okay, you can't do anything with Ramiel because none of them does anomaly stuff.
What was that sound? Enemies?
That's Sunbringer.
Sunbringer? But how?
It's not so unusual. Hollows are full of... Let's take a look around here.
There it is. The other half of the key is over there.
See? I told you it was hidden.
I should be able to unlock this path if I
Leave,
hack the
man.
robot.
I gotta fix that, man. That's going with any game. Like,
I did not realize you were capable of such things.
That's no big deal. I've even handled things on the island that, Anyway, it's not that hard.
Can I go back, please? There you go.
Done. Let's keep going. Looks like we'll have to go around.
I seem to remember a very beautiful spot up ahead. You can see the entire Meridian Hall from up this high.
Scorching sun!
Light Blaze Unbound!
Let's hack the drone and open the path.
How you do this thing again?
Good. We're almost there.
That's quite the emotion. The experiment.
I truly do miss who I used to be.
The ethereals in this area are gathering again.
Is it just me? Or do the ethereals seem interested in the Meridian Hall key too?
Perhaps that's just because it sparkles.
Break them!
Go and take the key.
Oh no. Secret is cool, and I like her. That's pretty cool. But like, I don't know what they did, but she's like extra for me.
You've been left here all this time.
It's literally just playing her. Other than that, I don't.
I know. A moment like this does call for celebration. Just as it did back then.
I've already missed the voice line. It was too easy talking to me to realize.
Remiel, that voice.
Yes. That's Belly. All right, we have the key. Goodbye, my old friends. The echoes in the hollow. They really know how to ruin the mood.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Too bad I won't be getting her, because I don't like attack characters like this. I don't like the way the attack characters are just ran with. Like how they, just how they played in general. Except the ponytail. She's like the only character I'm willing to play. Because she doesn't play like, you know, normal attack characters since she had like a stun within her kit.
It worked. The Meridian Hall has been fully restored.
Well, that went rather smoothly. Let's hope everything inside is fine as well.
The space here is still shifting. The entire building should have returned to its original state by now, should it not?
Yeah, perhaps there's a delay. The device is over 100 years old after all. A little instability is to be expected, I suppose. It seems the environmental changes won't affect our exploration much.
Let us keep moving forward.
Why are there ethereals here as well? If you aren't paying rent, I'm afraid I must ask you to move out.
The space was hidden. No wonder so many ethereals gathered here.
Crying.
Oh, she's ice? All her attacks were like activating as ice attack.
Is this the last one? I was expecting something a little tougher.
Oh,
Cherish the time you still have to feel regret.
like, I don't know what her main range follows. But it looks like it's just ice.
Spin.
Blitz! All my strength! In one strike! Hit!
Masterful technique.
Her left big flame! Fired up!
Let's stir up some trouble.
My spear stands ready.
Wield the blade with me!
Eternal imprisonment!
There it is, the device we're after. Let's go, Belle. What comes next, only you can do.
So this is the prototype?
The equipment was not damaged in that fight, was it?
It looks fine. It's a prototype, but the modules aren't that different from I think. All right. We did it!
Seeing these screens light up again after all this time feels strange.
Nope, it's running smoothly. Almost. Next, I'll connect to Prophet Boo. He'll act as our relay node and mask our Rosetta data request as normal track. Just to be safe, we'll only pull the minimum data from the CCD and process everything else. I only had time to install the essentials on Prophet Boo, and we still need bandwidth for the Rosetta data transfer, so the connection...
Oh, that's Griff. Need anything from us,
Not for now, thanks.
Understood. We will keep watch for any ethereal.
Link bandwidth is stable. Traffic disguise is up. Target side response looks normal. Starting designated path prediction calculations.
As expected of a hollow specialist, the aura is completely different.
It is. I was like, damn, Bell's like clocked in. It's crazy. He's doing all the little, I guess, the tech nerd aura that they be
Watching her, it truly occurred to me that Rosetta Data was born here.
Yes, exactly.
Link bandwidth stable. Verification unit synchronization complete. Professor, can you hear me? Everyone, I believe... What? The theoretical verification of Rosetta Data is complete. It was a resounding success.
Oh, is that how one delivers good news? You nearly gave me a heart attack.
Who's this person? The Miyabi descendant. Maybe I'm using it wrong, but like, she was kind of cool.
I believe this is due to Miss Sunbringer practicing the composure training I recommended.
How many more people do you intend to torment with your family's strange tradition?
So loud. That's quite the commotion. I take it the experiment was a success?
Yes, very much so. It would have been even more successful if the core technology provider had simply stayed asleep.
Even a little nap earns me that much grief. I was merely showing full confidence in my colleagues' professional competence. Besides, today's success is only the first step toward taking back the world.
All right, all right. At a time like this, why not be honest and express a little joy? Even if the Rosetta Data is only the beginning, it is still the beginning of a miracle. Let us celebrate properly, shall we? And Professor Arke, don't even think about skipping it.
Then, let's throw a party, like the one Mayflower treated us to last time.
Don't tell me you're planning to drink until the next morning again.
The professor will throw him out, just like last time.
Then let us hold a ball with soft drinks only.
Hey, you people.
Back then, we thought taking back the world was only a matter of time. As long as our companions were by our side, there was nothing we couldn't do. We could even go anywhere. In the end, none of us reached the promised destination.
Finally.
Miss Belle?
It went perfectly. Now we just need to use this data to...
No, I'm all right. I simply, wanted a little more time to look around.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm perfectly fine, really. If we stay much longer, we'll miss tonight's banquet.
Yeah, this should do it. Here you go, Sigrid. I explained how to use everything or...
Yes, Miss Belle. I simply need to place these devices at your designated location.
Yeah. Once the imposter appears, I'll activate the devices and create a small singularity leakage at the...
Meanwhile, I'll use Thaumiel's power to immobilize both it and then, before it has time to react, I'll drag it through the leakage and finally, we subdue it.
Very well. Understood. I will do everything in my power to help you enter. However, if, in the end, our conclusions are proven wrong, and this was all fabricated by Miss Belle...
Then the banquet will become the place where you arrest both the fugitive who attempted to assassinate Aldreda and the fugitive who attempted to assassinate Dracena. I imagine Belle would have no objections to that.
No, I promise.
Then, may none of us betray the trust we have placed in each other. There is a balcony outside the banquet hall. The door to that balcony will be locked today, so you two can stay there until the banquet begins. When the music begins, that signals the start of the banquet. The guests will share the first dance. Once that happens, you can head directly above the hall and prepare to act.
Got it.
We are here. Next, I will head in and there is surveillance cameras above the hall. Belle, you can connect to them from your end and... All right then. Please.
Let's use the camera to check on Secret. This is a pretty good spot. I'm in. Uh-oh, a soldier's coming this way. What's going on?
Can you two hear me fine? All devices are in position. Miss Belle?
I see them. But what was that just...
Ah, you mean the soldier who... He asked me what was inside, and I said, this was specially prepared for Lady Dracena. He then said, oh, I see. A heart-to-heart over dessert. On the floor, no doubt. I can hardly wait. And left.
Can't believe I've grown used to the strange things that happen around her.
The welcome banquet is about to begin, so I must take my leave now. I wish you two luck.
Honored guests.
Oh, it's starting. Come on. We should make our way up.
All right, I'll take this...
Why?
Whoa, wait!
Now let us follow the music and dance with our partners. May we all have a wonderful evening.
Everyone down there is dancing. Once the music ends, Gerta Blulu will show up. Okay, I'm ready.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Remiel, stay down. What if someone sees you from down there?
Why would they? On such a beautiful night with lovely music. Surely everyone's eyes are on their dance partner. And you? You were so calm a moment ago. Why so nervous now, Miss Honor Student?
No matter how we frame it, what we're about to do could be considered an assassination.
To the unsuspecting crowd below, we must look like a pair of unforgivable criminals. Relax. I've witnessed spectacles far grander than this. Oh, right. The music won't end for a while yet. So, to settle those nerves, shall we share a dance of our own?
Huh? Dancing? Right now? Right here? Isn't this kind of a bad time?
You're already my partner in crime. It's a little late to worry about propriety.
Just so we're clear, I've never really danced before. If I step on your foot, don't blame me.
You know, Val, I've actually been keeping something from you. And you're definitely gonna be mad once you know the truth. But what can you do when your partner turns out to be a liar?
Lady Dracena is here.
Everyone stay right where you are.
It's time for her speech.
After you, Lady Dracena.
Remy?
I'm sorry, Belle. As this dance draws to a close, it's time for us to say goodbye. You know, Val, you almost made me forget that I no longer belong to this era. I almost forgot that I was meant to fly into the abyss alone. There's still a place for you to go back to. So from here on, let me handle this on my own.
If you're that eager to die, then so be it!
You're forcing the Enchanter transformation. Then bring it on.
Remiel! I won't let you shoulder this burden alone.
Emil's kind of obvious that she will eventually get used to it and try to figure her way out of it.
Remiel, if you ever
Especially
grace me with
she
those
could
feathers again,
consider
I'm
moving
plucking
her
you like a
eyes.
chicken.
Belle, why are you here?
You're the one who said we were partners in crime. What kind of partner just ditches someone like that?
Sorry.
Save it for after. What just happened? And what's that huge ether glow?
That's Gertable. Since we ruined its plans, it's trying to absorb nearby ether to make up for the energy deficit and force its fusion with the Karma Core. And I can't be certain how much longer she...
Is there any way to stop?
Do you see those new ether growths nearby? In other words, if we cut off those growths, we can
Are there any main arteries?
Now that player 2 has joined the game, let's get ready to clear this... The space here is unstable. Watch your step.
I'll keep an eye on the tracks. Wait for me at the end.
Belle, the cocoon's doing something. Watch out!
The cocoon is sending out blasts at intervals.
When they explode, get to the nearest cover and...
That's it! That's the first artery! Explosions are becoming more frequent.
This may get a little rough. Be careful.
Its activity level is still going up.
Don't panic. Whatever happens, stay clear of the blast.
Got it.
The target growth is just ahead. This route looks safer. Go this way.
Remiel, how's the cocoon looking?
Seems to be even more active than before. What a nuisance.
The blasts are getting stronger.
Belle, take the tracks to the next target.
Not good.
I'll think of something.
Using the rail car as cover. I'm impressed. We're getting closer to the second target growth.
Destroy it, and the cocoon's growth should stop completely. This way. We're nearly there.
The closer I get to the cocoon, the worse its reaction gets.
That only proves we've got it cornered. Move in during the gaps between explosions. Belle, ready to punch right through it? Now! Don't let your guard down. It's not over.
Too late. Evolution complete.
Together!
Music again. I shoot.
I had no idea ethereals could be so talkative. Then let those be your final words in this world. It devoured half of itself just to keep fighting. Is this how a beast born from the Hollow thinks?
How tragic. Let's put it out of its misery.
Here, the wind scatters the past, and you're next.
Let the stage be even more dazzling. Cherish the time you still have to feel regret. Draw your weapon!
Unruly rascal.
Let's bring this to its feet.
I know exactly why I've chosen to spread my wings.
Wield the blade with me!
Total annihilation!
Nothing but air. Hear the howling wind.
Hang in there! Follow my lead! Getting away! You gotta catch it!
Belle, you should take a breather. Now then, it's finally time to get serious!
Counting on you, Remy! Remy, capture it alive and save Dracena from inside the core.
It's been a long time since I fought in the skies, but this is my domain. Show me what else you have. Gird up, Lulu!
Looks like it's charging up. Watch out for ranged attacks.
Oh? You wish to test your firepower against mine? Vanishing on me, are you? Hoping to catch me off guard? Always attacking from behind.
This is
Can't you please
pretty
say
cool.
hello?
Unique-ish.
Unfortunately
I
for
like it.
you, I don't leave openings. Bringing down the pillars to block my path again. Out of my way. An attack this week. It won't be long now.
Its core is about to be exposed.
Good. Time to end this. And that's checkmate, monster. I hope you enjoy this dance of death.
Dracena is inside its core.
I'll handle this.
Still alive, but fading quickly.
I'll stabilize her ether activity.
It just devoured her Tabloolu and left. Remy, are you okay?
I'm fine. Forget chasing that big one. Saving Dracena is what matters now. We still need to see this little act through to the end. don't we?
Suspect's location confirmed. All units, combat readiness level 1. S-rank wanted criminal Remiel Dan. You would do well not to resist in vain. Lindburn? Why is she here? Isn't she supposed to be in Virium? I don't know what's going on, but I have to explain this to her.
You there, unfamiliar face. I do not know your identity, but if you have nothing to do with this, do not act rashly. Our first priority is to ensure Lady Dracina's safety and arrest the criminal who attempted to take her life. If you understand your position, remain silent and do not interfere with our official duties.
Secret? Is she telling me to stay out of this? Why would she do that? Why am I being kept in the dark? Remiel, hand over Dracina beside you. Do not try anything foolish.
You mean this little one? I was beginning to tire of her anyway. Take her back. She's still breathing. Whether she survives is up to you.
Remiel, why does it feel like you knew this was coming? What are you trying to pull?
I thought this little one's disappearance would throw you all into chaos. I didn't expect you to catch up so quickly. How dull. Time to bring this game to a close.
The former Void Hunter Remiel Dan. I never imagined a legendary figure like her could still be alive. But why? Why would she be the one to attempt to assassinate Lady Sunbringer?
If Lady Lindvern had not rushed back from Virium in time, who knows what would have.
Lady Lindvern went out of her way to bring us here, so that we might witness the legendary Void Hunter's arrest alongside the soldiers. Quite a sight. However, as a TOPS member, I am far more concerned with the truth behind another assault.
Mr. Owen, I know what you mean, but I believe the answer lies with the very same person. Answer me, Remiel. Was it you who abducted Dracina at the welcome banquet and left her gravely injured?
Naturally.
Were you also the one who infiltrated the computing center and attempted to murder Truvia, High Ambitions Corp's lead researcher?
Yes, that was me.
What? You... why?
Huh? No, wait, that's not what happened. The one who hurt Truvia was... right. No one would believe Lady Dracina was nearly devoured and assimilated by Gerta Blulu unless they saw it themselves. Remiel, don't tell me this was all for... I did not expect you to admit it so readily. You understand what your actions mean, do you not?
Of all times, now is when I've reached my limit. What a pain. It's not over yet.
Remiel, do not attempt to resist.
No, I won't resist. I'll simply vanish right before your eyes in an instant.
Sorry, but I'm done being a spectator. This performance of yours, you wouldn't mind one more joining, would you?
You want to share the stage with someone like me?
Let's finish this act together.
What are you trying to do?
Rescuing my partner in crime. Everyone, until we meet again.
Lady Lindford, send someone after them quickly!
No, look away.
It's okay now, Remiel.
Please don't look at me.
Okay, I promise. I won't look.
Thank you.
So, why Why didn't you tell me sooner about your plan with Sigrid and even Lindvern?
Because you and I are different. You still have somewhere to return to, but I do not. The era I knew, the people I loved, those memories, they're all long gone. So, I can't drag you into this.
You really are impossibly headstrong, Remiel. You're the one who called me your partner in crime. You're the one who held me together on that rainy night. And now you're leaving me behind. Did you forget you're over 100 years old already? How long are you gonna keep acting like a cranky kid? I get it. Sometimes, someone's gotta step up and do the hard thing. What happened to Dracena and to Truvia, someone has to answer for all of it. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder all of it alone. Didn't you call me your partner in crime? Then act like it. Doing bad things together, running away together, getting ourselves wanted together. That's what partners do. What kind of partner takes all the heat alone? What kind of friend does that?
You really are getting more silver-tongued by the day, Belle.
I'm not trying to sweet-talk you. Can't you tell I'm really mad right now?
I can hear it, Belle. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that, my dear partner in crime.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I think I'll return to my refuge and rest for a while. The signs of the Enchainer transformation seem stable for now. There shouldn't be any major issues. As for what comes next, I'll leave that to Lindvern and Sigrid. I'm a little tired.
And I'm going with you.
There's no need for that. I can walk on my own now. I know what you're thinking. I can't let Remiel out of my sight again, or who knows what outrageous thing she'll do on her own, right? I promise, this time I won't go anywhere. Really. I only want to rest by myself for a while. Once I've recovered a little more, I'll come see you again. I promise.
I'll see you at games early the next morning.
Oh, Belle, over here!
Ketchup or mayo, manager? I've got motor oil on the table too, if that's more your thing.
Would you like an egg, Belle?
Is it just me? Or are you guys being over—
How can you say that? It's only been a day, and you're already skin and bones.
Manager, breakfast is a sacred tradition at Amber Hall, and everyone's gotta have their fill. Besides, when Valina and Norma stopped by last night, they were just as...
Why did it just stop?
Seriously, that was way too close. I was so worried. Oh, thank goodness everything worked out.
Yeah.
You're worried about Truvia, aren't you? I think she's still in intensive care. Come in!
Please excuse the intrusion.
Hey everyone, sorry for dropping by unannounced.
What?
Oh please, Lindvern is fine. I can never get used to being lady this and lady that. Whoa, now that's a breakfast spread I'll have to try myself sometime. But first, let's get down to business.
Forgive the early visit, but we bring good news. Miss Truvia has been stabilized. She is still unconscious, but no longer in critical condition.
Really?
And allow me to formally thank you on behalf of Rose Califer. It's because of your efforts that we get to have peaceful mornings like this one.
I can't take all the credit. I only did what I had to do. And I owe all of you too. My bad for not thinking about what would happen after everything.
Belle, I owe you an apology. Remiel and I kept our plan from you, but it was not because we doubted you.
I know. You were just worried about me and didn't want anything bad to happen. But there's something I need to ask. Now that Remiel's cooperating with you...
Actually, we'll be taking her to Virium soon. Oh, relax. Not as a criminal, but as a friend who needs our protection. As for her ongoing enchainer transformation, we can treat it with Porceloy. In return, she'll help us stabilize Dracina's condition with her unique ability.
How is Lady Dracina doing?
Why does this all sound so serious?
Her condition isn't great, but Flint Workshop is keeping things under control, for now. Oh, right. Remiel knew we were coming, so she asked me to pass along a message. She's already waiting for you at the usual spot.
Really? Then...
Hey, Belle? Aren't you going to see Remiel? Why are you going upstairs?
Cecilia, curiosity isn't always a virtue, you know.
Remiel... Is she okay now, too?
Rawr. Good morning. Rawr.
There he is! Mr. Roar is Remiel.
Wait, that won't work at all. How does the enormous Mr. Roar even disguise himself as me? Although, he might pass if we give him a pair of fake wings.
Mr. Roar? In your clothes? No, absolutely not. It's weird no matter how I imagine it.
No? Well, I thought it might be cute.
I'm really struggling to see the appeal. Anyway, you're here early.
I guess you can say so. Though it's only for the time being. Linvern and the others probably mentioned it already. I'll be recovering in Virium, and while I'm there, I'll help stabilize
Lady Dracina.
She will likely remain unconscious for a long while. After all, having a karma core taken from you is no trivial matter. I misjudged the situation. At the time, I thought the karma core was still inside her. So when Bashmu suddenly appeared, I paid it little mind. But the truth was, while we managed to rescue Dracina, the karma core remained inside Gertablulu and was devoured by Bashmu.
That's terrible. Does that mean Bashmu becomes the enchainer instead of Gertablulu?
Yes, it seems far more intelligent than Gertablulu. But of course, the culprit behind all this may have planned it that way from the beginning. Clearly, Gertablulu couldn't have done it. So, who lured it to Buastrum with the singularity leakage?
The real culprit.
Correct. Though, I don't think we need to worry too much at the moment. Dracina likely only possessed 1/3 of the karma core, which means the other 2 parts are still inside Eldreda and Linvern.
Right. I wanted to ask. You said karma cores are sealed in Void Hunter weapons. But why is Lady Sunbringer's split into 3 and stored in 3 different bodies?
Yes, Void Hunter weapons. Perhaps that's what the Sunbringers truly are.
Huh?
Oh, come to think of it, I don't think I've told you yet. The truth behind the so-called attempted assassination of Lady Sunbringer. The truth is, I really did come to Rose Califer in search of Sunbringer. Not the 3 who stand here today, but the one I once knew. And then I saw Eldreda. Do you know that strange feeling? How someone can look so much like her yet not be her. Somehow, after reclaiming Thaumiel, the remnant inside it resonated with the karma core fragment in me, and suddenly I was able to sense the karma cores within the Sunbringers, which is very strange. Sunbringer didn't fuse with the karma core and become an enchainer. Rather, the karma core was divided into 3 parts and stored within the 3 Sunbringers. which is just like Void Hunter weapons.
You mean the 3 Lady Sunbringers we've met are actually living Void Hunter weapons? No. There's no way that's true.
Well, it's only a working theory. There are still plenty of gaps in it, but it does already answer a lot of questions. The most important question I have is, where is the Sunbringer I knew? I don't believe she would die so easily. Yet somehow, she just vanished from everyone's memories one day, and then she became the 3 Sunbringers we know. So until I find my answer, I suspect I'll be staying in Rose Califer for quite some still. Some proper rest is greatly appreciated.
There should still be some breakfast downstairs. Wait here, I'll go bring
How many times have I told you before? You really need to stop sneaking up on people like you and that emotionless girl. Do you really have to show up every time someone's having a pleasant moment? I agreed to join this little covenant of yours, but I did not agree to being stalked all day and harassed whenever you feel like it.
Remiel, do you truly believe the Sunbringers are Void Hunter weapons?
Of course not.
Then why tell her something?
What's the matter? I merely told a small lie. Why are you—
Don't answer my question with another question, Remiel.
Oh, all right, fine. I'll explain. It's simple. Because sooner or later, she's going to uncover the truth behind the Sunbringers, whether I tell her or not. But now is not the time to reveal the answer yet. For her sake, for the 3 Sunbringers, and for Rose Cape.
So, you don't think the 3 of them know who they truly are?
Perhaps. I can't say for certain myself, but you know the truth, and so do I. There's only ever been one question of real importance to us. The Sunbringer I once knew, and the Sunbringer you've been searching for. Where is she?
How pitiful. What do they call that monster again? Right, it's a Blulu. To think it wounded you this badly. Its will to survive is truly frightening. It also got a lot smarter ever since it made contact with the Karma Core. Came embarrassingly close to actually pulling it off. But do not worry. Our old classmate still handled everything.
Oh my god, it is. But that's crazy.
Come to think of it, I always did enjoy doing the unexpected. But you are terrible at adapting on the fly. That is why you keep losing to them. Again and again and again. Why not simply admit that you are worthless? Just kidding. You would never accept this outcome, would you? That's enough for an infirmary visit. I have something I must do. And I look forward to your performance in the next act.
Ooh.